This is the iPhone 5S and it has been available since September 2013. I've been receiving a lot of comments of people saying, Nick, hey, should I buy that iPhone 5S here in 2016? And I've been getting so many comments that I've been thinking, why don't we just take a look at this and discuss if this iPhone 5S is still worth it here in 2016. This device has several key features that are still available in today's modern iPhones, but what are those features? There is many to be found, and we're going to talk about that here in this video. The whole point of this video is to help you to decide if you want to go drop $400 on a SE, or if you want to drop $500 plus on a 6, a 6S, or any of the newer iPhones, or if you want to save some of that cash and go ahead and pick up an iPhone 5S. So let's get into that right now. Let's go. So let's begin with specs. The iPhone 5S comes with a 4-inch Retina display at 326 pixels per inch, an Apple A7 chip coupled with 1GB of RAM, 8-megapixel camera shooting at 1080p video, 1560 mAh battery, iOS 7 out of the box, upgradable to 9.3.1. As you can see here, I am running the latest version of iOS 9.3.1, and you could check out the software video I did on this device here. But this is the same version and same software you're going to find on the new slick iPhone 6S. You're in for a real treat if you decide to pick up the iPhone 5S here in terms of the build quality. This is a very nice build quality and it's held up over the years, hence why Apple decided to recycle this design and put it on the iPhone SE. And that fingerprint scanner is a nice addition as well. It is the first generation scanner, so not as quick as the other ones. But speaking of that fingerprint scanner, this thing for me has been pretty quick overall, and we can check that out right here. As you can see, I'm right in, that's the first try, and look how accurate this is. Once again, in once again. And it's like almost 10 out of 10. It just always works. Also, the screen on this device is very good and has a nice range of brightness, and it's not easy to read outside, but you can pick up text outdoors here. One thing about the iPhone 5S is its portability and pocketability. It's easy to pull this phone right out of your pocket, just reply to a quick text message, do something real quickly, and just slip it right back in your pocket. Now, I prefer this, but if you don't like this, that's up to you to decide. So this is one of the reasons why you guys do want this device. If you type in iPhone 5S on eBay here, you can see that they are coming way down in price point, and this is why we are creating this video. As you can see, you can find these for under $300 now. Also, if you go on to Amazon here, you can also find them for a very affordable price point here. So what about performance here in 2016? You could see the general UI, everything just seems to run just buttery smooth here as I'm going in and out of apps here, going into photos, coming back out. You can see, if you're wondering about the performance and if it's even going to last here into the future, the A7 chip coupled with the 1GB of RAM, don't be fooled. This is a very optimized operating system, and this is going to last well into the future. So if you're worried about performance, there is nothing to be worried about here. You will only notice a difference if you're comparing it to another iPhone. So that camera on the back in 2016 is still pretty sharp at 8 megapixels, f2.2 aperture with a dual tone LED flash, codenamed iSight camera. On the front of the device, you're going to find yourself that 1.2 megapixel selfie camera. While this is not the greatest, in good lighting, you could still get pretty nice selfies here from your iPhone 5S. So taking a closer look at the camera, guys, you can see that it does fire open pretty quickly here, and it's still very optimized and has all of the modes that you'll find on the 6, 6S, SE, sans the 240 FPS slow motion recording, as well as some 4K stuff, but it's pretty optimized overall. In addition to that, you do have the ability to shoot with the hardware key, as you can do on all iPhones, and you can shoot in burst mode and take really quick snaps here on the iPhone 5S. And we're going to take a selfie here with that 1.2 megapixel camera. Hello there. And you can see if we do go ahead and record, you can also take front snaps while you are recording. But now let's take a look at some samples. So this is a big question. Is the battery life still good here on the iPhone 5S in 2016? I can tell you from my experience, it's been a great battery life and get through the whole day. It's not as great as the newer iPhones, but it's sure enough good enough to get you through the whole day. So a lot of you have been asking me, is the iPhone 5S still worth it here in 2016? Well, I hope this video went ahead and answered that question for you. And I think, in my personal opinion, it is still worth it. Great speed, still the latest and greatest software version of iOS 9.3, and also a great camera still. So anyways, that's pretty much gonna wrap this video up. If you guys enjoyed it, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up down below. Subscribe to the channel for more everything tech, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Be sure to be well.